Now, before you're about to go down to the comments and call me an idiot for thinking Gavi isn't necessary for Barcelona, let me just explain what I mean here. Have you ever heard of the Ewing Theory? If you haven't, then this video is exactly for you, because according to the Ewing Theory, Barcelona might start playing better again and obtain better results in the coming weeks because of Gavi's absence. Sounds weird, I know, but let's just get right to it. What is the Ewing Theory about? It originates in 1999, when basketball player Patrick Ewing got injured and wouldn't be available for his team, the New York Knicks, during some crucial games. What happened though was that the team actually started playing better without him. The Knicks shouldn't have been as good quality-wise, but somehow Ewing's absence had made the team stronger. How in earth is that possible? A first explanation is that some other players start having more responsibility, and therefore just start playing better. A team can also become more united if they realize one of their best players isn't there and that they have to scrape for the win. That is what the Ewing Theory is all about. Now, I know you probably don't give a damn about basketball, or maybe you do, but what you certainly do give a damn about is FC Barcelona. In Barca's history, we can find tons of examples of the Ewing Theory. At the start of the 2015-2016 season, Lionel Messi got injured, and you would think that that would make Barcelona have a harder time scoring goals. That's not what happened in reality. Messi got injured on the 28th of September, and as you see, Barcelona started scoring more without him. In his absence, Neymar and Suarez had to step up, and we have arguably never seen both Neymar and Suarez ever play better for Barcelona than in that period. The epitome of this was the 4-0 win against Real Madrid, where Messi came in as a substitute again, but the damage had already been done by Neymar and Suarez and Iniesta, who were all electrifying. Another Barcelona example, Messi's injury in 2018. On the 20th of October against Sevilla, he got injured, which meant that he wouldn't be available for the next game, against none other than Real Madrid. That was a big blow for Barca, but Messi's absence made someone else rise up to his full potential because of that increased responsibility. Luis Suarez scored a hat-trick against Los Blancos in a 5-1 win. One last example, and as a Barca fan you won't like me for this, is the second leg of the tie between Barcelona and Liverpool back in 2019. Barcelona were 3-0 up and Liverpool had a problem. Coming back from that deficit was going to be hard enough in itself, but they also were missing both Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah. That made other players like Divock Origi stand up, and it made the team more united as a whole. I don't even know whether Liverpool would have succeeded that comeback if Salah and Firmino were available. Liverpool's underdog role and the 1% chance 99% faith mentality did something special for them. That is what the Ewing Theory is all about. Gavi might have been, arguably, Barcelona's best player this season, and now that he's injured, will we see the Ewing Theory come to life again? Or is it just too hard to predict? Well, what's important to note here is that Gavi isn't just injured. He has torn his ACL and he's out for the season. It is a grave injury, more than just grave. It's the worst news that Barca fans could have hoped for. Not only we as fans are gutted, Gavi's teammates are as well. We might love Gavi, but people like Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Fermin Lopez, Ferran Torres and Alejandro Balde have been living next to him in these last years. Some of them have basically grown up together with Gavi. They are basically closer to Gavi than anyone else. They also suffer from the same kind of pressure as him, they have the same kind of dream as him, and the same fears as him. Seeing Gavi suffer from something that is their worst fear, knowing that they won't have Gavi next to them on the pitch for the coming months, that might have a psychological effect on them. It might make them more united than ever before. It might make them more responsible on the pitch. It might truly make them grow as a football player. Barcelona as a whole will probably become more united as a team because of the shared compassion for Gavi. As a whole, the team will start realizing what kind of responsibility they have again. That is exactly the reason why we might see a rejuvenated Barcelona after the international break. And if anything, is just at least one positive we can think about regarding Gavi's injury. Now, what I've said is all hypothetical, and things might all end up very differently. The sad reality is still that, purely tactically speaking, Gavi is one of a kind. He's both the type of midfielder with 10 lungs who recovers balls all game long, just like N'Golo Kanté, but also a press-resistant midfielder with high positional awareness and excellent technique, just like Xavi. There is no midfielder like him in the squad, not even in the world maybe. Barcelona without him, on paper, might have a technically very talented midfield of Gundogan, Frenkie de Jong and Pedri for example, that is absolutely stacked with creativity, but it will lack someone who can also recover balls all game long and will throw himself into every challenge. Purely tactically speaking, Barcelona can never be as good without Gavi. The Ewing Theory is all about the psychological side of the game. It is about players becoming better in the absence of others. And in football, tactics are the base, but you cannot underestimate the effect of psychology. That is why I think that in some games in the following month, we might really see the Ewing Theory into practice. Over the course of the whole season though, the effect of Gavi's injury on the others will start fading away, and in the end, in the crucial games in February, March, April and May, Barcelona will not be as good as they would have been with Gavi. So, conclusion, Gavi's absence might actually have a positive effect in the first few games after the international break, but looking at the bigger picture, there isn't really anything beneficial for Barcelona, and losing Gavi in the end is just a huge blow. That was it for today's video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and feel free to share your own opinion in the comments down below. Thanks for the support, Força Barça, Força Gavi, and have a good day.